car restorations. Alright, in this episode it's Brooksys holiday vlog.
Hello.
Bit windy here. We're currently at Woodburn having some lunch.
Eating some rosies.
Well, it's actually called whatever. Yeah, from the bakery at Woodburn.
Yeah, chicken.
Dude, did you take all that stuff off, or did it fall off?
Yeah, fall off.
Huh? John's got a burger. We've got some chips. Mummy's got a burger. She's out at the moment. Leo's got some toasty, and I got some fried chicken. So for the first part of our holiday, we're heading to Urunga. It's about 3-4 hours south of where we live. So yeah, we'll probably pick this back up when we get there. Do a bit of a walk around and whatnot when we're there. Alright, we just put up at Urunga. Really nice spot. It's actually a really cool park. It's called Urunga Water Park or whatever. It's got a pool and everything, but it's also got tons of really cool old cars and stuff. So we're not far from the water. So we can potentially have a fish or a swim down there. You can actually camp down there with tents and what have you. But the missus prefers when we go camping to stay in cabins and stuff, so later we'll go with the kiddos and do a bit of a camp. Anywho, this is the spot we're staying. Nice cabin. It's like a front veranda there. Mambo number 5. Put the Subi. I was going to take the XR5, but I can't put kids seats in there, so it is what it is. So as you walk in the front door, nice little cabin. Not too expensive, but still reasonably good. What do you think, Mama? Not a bad little spot. What did you think about the place? You're going nuts before. You like it, don't you? So a little kitchen area, aircon, brand new fridge, brand new microwave, little stove, cooking stuff on, some coffee and stuff.
Fried chicken, bro.
Yep. So master bedroom. Fairly simple, fairly sort of, what do you call it? Tidy. Wait, what do you call small in it? Bathroom, shower, old school shower, and then you got the bunk beds for the kids. It's pretty cool. 3 little bunk beds. You're taking the top bed. I would be too scared to sleep in the top bed, June. Dude, what if you fall out?
Scaredy pants.
All right, well you can sleep then. Anyways, that's the tour of the what do you call it, facility, the cabin we're staying in. What I'm going to do a bit later on is go for a walk around. There's a whole bunch of really old school rat rods and old school trucks and different stuff littered throughout the place. It's just insane. It looks really cool. And some areas are like set up like old school what do you call it, like Shell service stations and all sorts of stuff. So it's sort of got that real old school sort of vibe about it, and it's lots of really cool old school cars, so it's really up my alley. I had no idea that the park was like that, so it's even cooler. But yeah. Nice big wood pile for fires. Some fishing rods. No Ming. What's Ming? It's a fishing rod holder. What a beautiful view. I was saying earlier in the video, they got like some sort of old school sort of setup thing going on. So like it feels like an old school petrol station. And then they got some pretty cool old trucks lying around. Have a quick look at this one. I'm not even sure what it is. The badging's missing. Someone must have flogged the badging off it. If you know what that means, let me know. Pretty cool. The engine's still there. Not that you can see inside Mole very well. There's a tray over, what do you call it, cab over engine. Looking for some sort of badging. All I'm seeing is this 345F. It's not something I'm familiar with, maybe a Bedford or something. And then around the corner, you got all this cool old school BP/Shell servo stuff. Ford signs, bumper car. And then further down the road, we've got this really cool rat roddy looking, what do you call it, ramp truck. This thing is sick. Custom garage. Pistons. Shaped like skulls. I'd say this thing still gets used. It looks pretty sweet. Like bullet style lights on the front. Doesn't have plates on it though, so maybe not. This thing is awesome though. Giving me ideas for my truck. The old school indicators. Oh look, there's an old KFC restaurant. My wife just said let's have dinner here. There's Macca's too, look. More bumper cars. This is cool. Old school Coke machine. Get yourself a Coke. Look at this thing. I think they left this one to die. Again, not sure what this is, no badging on it. It's pretty cool though, maybe another Bedford or an International or something. The driver got sick of waiting. He's dead. There's a cool old bike on the back. I'm guessing this all lights up. It's got lights and stuff on it, maybe. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I dig that up and restore it, maybe. It's got a fair bit of rust in it though. The roof's seen better days.
That dead guy there will wake up around 30 minutes.
He was waiting for his wife to get ready. I'm just kidding.
The solar will pump him up.
You reckon the solar's going to wake him up? Alright, we're going to look for the pool. Found the pool. It's getting a bit late though now. Probably have a bit of a play/swim tomorrow. Come here tomorrow, Lee. Have a play. Have a swim. Have a lot of fun. He said I think June. We coming here tomorrow to have a swim? What do you reckon, June? Looks clean.
How long do we get to stay here?
We're just staying here for the day. It's not that dirty.
Bro, look at that.
Yeah, look at the dead person floating in there, Nusky.
Dirty.
Morning. On day 2 of our little adventure. And we're at the famous Urunga boardwalk. Yeah, they're what do you call it? Dad's got one of those, yabby pump. Pumping for yabs. Type of fishing bait. But yeah, it looks like low tide. Lots of sand. I think we're going to go for a bit of a fish later on. The weather's looking questionable, but we're going to go for a walk anyways. But yeah, this boardwalk, which is starting to look very old, goes for miles and miles over the water.
He will drop it accidentally, drop it in the water.
Probably.
As
Well, the fishing at this exact spot doesn't look spectacular.
We could even fish here.
Well, not really. It's about not even a foot of water, dude. There's no fish in there. Dude, the further we go out, we'll be able to potentially fish. If you were to go out that wall over there, you could probably fish off that wall.
I think we should wait for Mom.
Why? She wants to video us. She wants to walk like her grandma.
I think she needs to run out there.
Water's starting to get a bit deeper. Oh, there we go. Some fish down there.
Blip. Oh, we could blip. Wait, is that a shark? No.
Not a shark, dude.
Wait, what if it's a fish?
Where'd they go? Can't see them anymore.
I don't know, but I could see
Goes out and around to the right. Or straight ahead. Why are you getting scared, John?
scared. What is giving me timber?
Check it out. I don't know if that's cut off or not, but there's no there's no railings on this one going over this way. And it sort of looks a bit like this in places. I'd say they haven't maintained that one. It's looking like it.
Going back now.
I wonder where that one goes exactly. It's interesting. Yeah, they've closed it. That kind of sucks. I wanted to see what was down that way. South arm of the boardwalk closed due to damage caused by the extreme weather.
Hey Dad, I don't think those are binge.
No, they're stalks.
This is a good part to see them. Any fishies in
Seems to go on forever, this boardwalk.
It goes up to there.
Young fella fishing.
Let's see what it finds.
Mangroves.
Why is this thing shaking?
More people fishing down there. Almost at the end of the boardwalk. Starting to see ocean, surfers, some wetlands. Almost to the finish line. Oh look, there is stairs at the top here we can get off, apparently. Like a little beach at the end maybe. something. Yeah, it is a beach.
There's like a hut.
Little stick huts. That's cool.
Gawin ka dyan. Dapat yung dami. Na sila yung murag.
Ready? Junjun got a ghosty. Little ghost crab. That's one of the smallest ones I've ever seen.
I was working in the morning. He's kind of chill.
He's just chilling out there in your hand. Oh, he's gonna jump.
No, get back in there.
Money. Money, money.
Don't leave.
Wala, ang kuano, ang mata sa kuano, ang crab.
Well, unfortunately, we had to cut our trip a bit short due to really bad weather. Just after we shot, or after I shot the broadwater stuff, it literally teamed down. We had to run all the way back of like a kilometre or more, just in the rain, absolutely drenched. And it hasn't stopped raining since, so we've been pretty much just stuck inside, unfortunately. We'll try and make the most of it. But yeah, and we're expected rain for the rest of the weekend, so yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoy it. To be continued.